Joe, how involved were you in the direct the play calling of this game compared to usual games?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, how involved were you in the play calling? Did you get more involved than usual or not?
No, it was about the same pace.
Joe, just big picture, what does it mean to you, gut-wise, when the final clock goes 0-0-0? What'd you think? What'd you feel?
When the clock was 0-0.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh.
What'd you think?
Well, I was happy for the kids. I think they worked hard. I was pleased they kept their poise. You know, we didn't. You know, one turnover was a ball game, and we played the kind of game I thought we had to play. Ohio State played a very good defensive game. They bothered us the first half with the pass protection. We've seen most of those stunts, but they came so quick. We clock didn't have much time to throw. So we did it, but we changed a couple of things at halftime. We had a little more confidence we could throw the football. But that's it. They play a good football game.
Daryl seemed to protest. He wanted to come back in the game. How was the decision made on whether to let him?
The doctor.
Dr. Sebastianelli? What did he?
I don't know. I kept asking. He said, "Well, the doctor doesn't think he's ready."
When was he hurt, Joe?
I'm not sure. When they, you know, I know he was hurt. They were talking to him. We weren't sure he was put Devlin in there. And in fact, we forced Devlin to warm up.
Joe, what do you say about a guy like Mark Rubin? Has trouble first half with some coverage. Maybe makes the biggest play of your season then.
Well, that's what I said about keeping your poise and playing in there, hanging in there.
But for a fifth-year guy, too, who's been through the ringer here.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think that's exactly what I've been trying to say. I think you're never sure how good some kids are until they have some problems, and they do keep their poise, and they come up with it.
Coach, how about the big play the defense made to get the turnover in their territory?
Well, it's just, you know, I thought we played a really good game defensively, and I thought Ohio State did. I think everybody hustled. That's too good. You know, those linebackers are good. That number 2, that corner was one of the best we played against. And Pryor, I thought played a heck of a game, really. You know, because we didn't give him a lot of easy ones. So I think that all those are good football.
Coach, did you come in thinking they could settle into this type of defensive game, or did you think you'd be able to get more offense going?
Oh, I thought it would be maybe three scores, 2 scores, something like that.
Joe, what does it say about Pat Devlin?
But, you know, the field position is so tough. I mean, you know, even when they kicked their first field goal, they were 90 yards, didn't they? To kick a field goal. I mean, nobody had easy field position until we got the turnover.
Coach,
Joe,
what
what
do you
does it
think
say
that
about
moment
Pat?
where it's Devlin sneaks over the goal and the players think it's a touchdown, but there's a long time before the officials settle it?
Don't get me started on that officiating.
Did you think he got in from?
Oh, sure. I saw you get in 2 plays before the first time.
Does it drive you crazy that you're up there and you can't even yell at them? They can't hear you?
What do you mean I can't yell?
I can't hear you.
Yell at everybody else.
Joe, you've always said that you don't want to say if this is a good team, bad team, whatever, until they face some adversity. Well, they faced it tonight. So what's your take on this team?
I just think we got 3 more games to play. We got to get after the next one.
Coach, what is the injury to Daryl?
Huh?
What is the injury to Daryl?
Injury to Daryl Clark.
What is the ailment, I guess?
To Darryl Clark?
Yeah.
I think he got got hit in the head. I think I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody yet, but I was, I kept saying, "Is he all right?" Figured if we got into a situation where we might want to run the quarterback in a couple of plays, that might have been it. Because if he had been in there, maybe at the end there, we would probably had the quarterback running. Because all we needed was that first down.
Joe, do you let yourself think Big Ten or even national championship at this point, 3 games?
I'm thinking we got a week off. I'm going to give them Monday off. I'm going to practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Give them Friday and Saturday off. I'm looking forward to working Iowa.
Joe, you talk about adversity. What does it say about Pat Devlin to be able to come in and not miss a beat and drive, lead the team to a
How many
touchdown?
times have I told you guys I think Pat Devlin's a heck of a quarterback? And we were lucky to have 2 quarterbacks and maybe 3. the NCO like they could do it. I've said that now since day one. I have got a lot of confidence in Devlin. Devlin's a good football player.
Looking back now, it's obviously you can.
Well, he
you
went
can
in there, a lot of boys, he knew what was going on, he milked the clock, he did everything he wanted. He took the ball a lot of, in the center, and then, Devlin's a good football player. I expected him to do well.
There could be people who will look at this game from other parts of the country. I'm sure there will be, from Texas and L.A., and say it's dreary football. And these guys, I'm not saying this, that's what they'll probably say. And
You're probably right, though.
maybe. Yeah. And they're going to say, they got no business being where they are. But how do you feel about it?
Well, I can't do anything about it. What do I care what they say? I mean, we just got to play football. I thought it was a good football game. That's all. I've been around a lot of football. I've seen a few football games. That was a good, tough football game. Like two clubs that were ready to play.
You've had a lot of things go very easy for you this year. Is it almost rewarding to win a game like that as opposed to blowing a team out?
Well, I'm glad we got. There again. I sometimes don't know whether you guys hear me. I've been saying right along. I'm not going to feel really comfortable until we have some adversity. In '94, we had to make a 95-yard drive in the last 4 or 5 minutes against Illinois.
And so some of your players watch highlights from that season today?
No, but Jay showed some of his kids the 20-minute tape we put together on that drive.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been a big advocate of having a bye week, which is finally coming up. How much can that help this team?
Oh, I think it'll be a big help for us right now. We're tired. We've got 3 tough games. You know what I mean? We play Wisconsin, a physical game, Michigan, and then this one, 2 of them away. Big crowds, very enthusiastic crowds. It's emotional as well as physical strain on it. So I think the week off will be good.